morning, Minecrafters! Happy Saturday. Today is September 9th, 2023. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm so glad you guys are here. I heard from Busy Bee. Well, Silver Bee. Sorry, Bee. Hold on. And thank you, Zadie. Zadie's here first thing in the morning. Welcome. I saw Zadie already when I was going into the Discord and now also in Twitch chat. Thank you, Zadie, for being here. I installed whatchamacallit, go over here. I installed Instagram last night for this channel, and I put in a couple of the pictures, the screenshots I've done, and that's been working. And Silver Bee had told me that the link for the download works, so she tried it and she can get into the this world. So yeah, man, I'm happy as a clam. So today, because you guys, I have your signs over here and it's not really glowing like these, and I need more ink, glow ink. And that's, if you notice the Twitter pic today, that was the meaning. What is that? What is he doing or she doing? What's going on? It's my fox. Uh-oh, the chickens. He's flipping out because of the chickens. He can't get to the chickens. Sorry, buddy. Oh. Yeah, outside looking in. I guess they won't be on the cliff no more. They usually hang out down here on the cliff. I guess they're going to be hanging around this now. Pretty cool. I didn't expect that to happen. That's pretty cool. So anyhow, let me check the chat. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm planning on doing, I found out that the glow squid, they spawn below Y30. And let me see. I'm curious to see if this is actually Y30 down here. I want to finish the storage thing. I want to get that running before we start building this. And that way I can start making all of you guys name signs glow. And I like to make a flower farm too, which is a flower generator, which is not that hard. It's very simple. It's just bone meal and a clock, and a dispenser. Okay. Oh, so we're at 13. If you look at the left-hand corner of my screen, it says 122.11 minus 84. It tells you 11 is the height level, the Y level. I need to get to 30 and below for glow ink to spawn. And I was kind of hoping to be close to where I was at. Ooh, I didn't know it went deeper there. Something's telling me not to go down here, but look at that. I didn't realize I had a deep section down here. Ooh. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize there was something that goes this deep down here. Yeah, this is definitely Y30. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so alright. So all I have to do, and it said below Y30, so this would be perfect. And actually, what's this here? Wait a minute, I'm confused. I guess I didn't check the Y level when I got down here. All right, this is below Y30. If you notice, it says 7. So I don't know what the heck was I thinking. I must have a senior moment. All right, because I know there's like a pool of water out here, and it normally. Oh, now I'm moving up. There's a pool of water out here, and usually there's glow ink. there they are. So what I have to do is just fill this up with magma blocks and a hopper minecart. Yeah, I thought there was a thing. So I just need to get like a hopper minecart. I hate to do it, but you know, they're right here. I need your ink. I'm sorry. I need your ink right now. I'll be back later to set up a kill chamber for you. Uh-oh. Did I get any? Yeah, got about 4. Alright, at least I can get some of you guys' signs going. Look at this thing, it's cranking them out. It's awesome. And I got looting on the sword. Oh, look at that. It's cranking it out, man. Awesome. I'm happy as a glow squid, not a clam. It's addicting. You know, like once you do it, you can't stop. That's awesome. I just got to set up a chamber down here, like magma blocks and stuff. Fantastic. Awesome. I should have kinda enough. I should have more over here. There we go. Yep, and there's more over here. Look at that. Heck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we found our glow squid chamber. It's below Y30. If you look at my screen now in the upper left hand corner, it says 19. So this is perfect, and it's right underneath where we're working at, so we're close enough that it should keep spawning. And we got slime down here too. We can make a slime farm. Yippers. Whoops. Yeah, I was going to turn this area down here kind of like you see in The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings, or even World of Warcraft, where they have like a dwarf kingdom down here. So let me just refresh my chat screen so I can see if you guys are chatting. And check the audio. Yep, sounds good. Alright, and away we go. But yeah, so if you guys go to my Discord or if you go to my YouTube community page tab, you'll see the link for this world's download. Click on it, it works. From my follower or subscriber B Silverbee. She says that she tried it and it works. So please feel free to try it out and play along, you know, get into that world. I have the Mega Iron Farm there. I have the first room set up for the Nether Hub. So it's all pretty much set up for you guys to start, you know, playing in the world. And you have all my episodes, previous episodes, to understand how this, you know, how to work this world and where to go and how to do stuff here. So, yeah, man, have at it. Enjoy. I got the Instagram up. I'm going to start doing TikTok. So what I'm going to do, not full tutorial videos, but stuff like little funny snippets, kind of like advertising for this channel. Take some stuff from my previous episodes, stuff that I thought was pretty funny, and put it up on TikTok and what was the other one? YouTube, B Silverbee, YouTube Shorts. I think it's called YouTube Shorts. You go over here and Zadie, you get the glow. And Winnipoo was here yesterday. You guys got your armor. Get you a glow. Yeah, I gotta get you guys armor today too. Oh, you need a dye. Here's Winnipoo. Let me. I don't know if I have any flowers. Well, I know I can actually put this on there until I get the yellow flower dye. To partially glycating until I can get that flower form going. There you guys go. We might as well put the glow on the rest of these too. Oops, no sir, I need that back. Wait a minute, you took my flower, man. Huh? Checking this in. Yep. Okay. Get my ink. I need that. He took my ink! How do you get the ink away from him? Yep. Like that. Gotta take that back. Nope. That's rude. As you notice, I don't work with these armor stands that often. More content for my TikTok. This would qualify for a funny moment. Funny content. Not fun. I'm gonna have to start setting up that farm so I get more glowing. Are you serious? Did he just take that? Yes, he did. How do you get that back from these guys? I need to make a walkway or something. Something. I love this glow ink stuff. This is awesome. I need to make a walkway. This is a little ridiculous. I think that's everybody. Let me see. I think that's everybody. Yep, everybody's, now all the names are shining. I'm gonna leave that thing up there for now. I'll take it down. So people can see the whole thing and not let that block. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, our honor hall. It's glowing. Partially glowing. What I meant by glowing is that we need a glow farm, so glow squid ink farm. So that's gonna happen. Alright, let me put the excess here. Might as well put that slime down below. Alright. Oh, and the other thing I'll show you guys. So we did this wall the other day. And we got to pull this out so that this is more exposed. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Same type of wall over here. And then we're going to take this floor out, maybe make it like a catwalk so you can see this cathedral ceiling like. And we're going to make it as tall as that portion over there. And then put a roof on it. And this is going to come out a little bit more like an archway. In the front, a big archway with a couple columns and the door entrance in here. And this is going to be, unfortunately, this is going to be like that stone brick walkway path out to here and then down to a dock area here. And then I would have like cherry blossom trees and other type of flowers and flora all through here. As you walk up. This is just temporary. Well, I don't know. I might keep this because here is our sniffers. If you guys didn't see these before, these are sniffers. We finally found these guys warm ocean biome, and if you go a couple episodes prior, you'll see where the area where we found these eggs. So you can also get these eggs just by downloading my world and retracing my steps, and you'll find these guys too. You just found some more flowers. And I have a, there it is, it's torch flower seeds. I have a machine, this is what I'm going to have to set up down below for the glow squid ink and the capture of the ink sacs. But what I've been getting from these guys is pitcher pods and torch flower seeds. The torch flower seeds, you need that for them to mate, to make eggs, and these are just for decoration as far as I can tell. And yep, but I don't know if I'm going to keep this like this, because I'm going to probably bring villagers and stuff around here and set up a village. So these guys might get like a stable or something, and this stuff here, this garden area, might be up further back over that way. And this is what this wall looks like from over here. I might make that into an arch too over there. But yeah. So that's what it's looking like so far. Do a quick fly around so you can see from the, oops. So that's how the honor, I always think that it looks like Thundercats' lair from the outside. That was a animated show from the 80s, Thundercats. And then this area over here will be like the storage area. They'll have towers where it sticks up. These 3 points that stick up here, that's going to be like the cylindrical towers. And this portion here might be a square, rectangular tower like. And this would be like a dock area again where you walk up to here. I might put some villager homes or something around this area, like a platform. And the same thing for that, like a dock area down there. Big bridge, big arch bridge going that way. And that's in the future for this place. But our storage area is down here. I'll show you. It's right here. So I should make a doorway here, make it easy access. So I'm doing this on the fly. Let me get in over here. Okay, let's see. So this is the shulker box unloader by Silent Whisper. It's 1 tile wide. You put your shulkers in here that you want unloaded. You push the button here to get it started. It feeds it through, and your stuff gets pulled down. And I'm kind of impressed. Usually, if you don't shut off a clock in Minecraft, which is kind of like what that is, by the time you log back on, it doesn't work no more. But it's been working. So, and what I've done down here is set up a pipeline. From that, this was just temporary, these chests, and I set up a pipeline going across. And these are the sorting machines right here. So this is for the ice, this is for obsidian, this is the overflow. And what I've been doing is taking the, I'm stacking up with elytra. So I've been, that's where I left off yesterday. I was trying to get these elytra out of here. They're non-stackables. And I might have to set up an iron chest, because we're getting some of, okay, we're getting a few of those. They're stackable. And we need some shut-eye. So I have a bit over here. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm glad you guys made it here. Hope you get to check out all the stuff we have here as far as different ways of sharing and communicating. Wow, what's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is for the lava farm. That way I can cook stuff or smelt stuff up above. Um, you know, I'm going to need a shulker for tools, so let me grab a shulker here and start putting tools in it. Because I already have that there. For now, I can use it just for any of the armor and iron that comes out. I can put the slime over here for now. Maybe not. That's all filled up. Yeah, that's filled up too. I could take this out and put that there because I have a smelter above. Let me take some of this stuff out of here. Put that in the smelter on top. And I need buckets. Alright, let me first put this up here. We can use these bricks later on. I just wanted to get have this sorted out as much as the stackables as I can for chests before we go back to the honor hall building and finish the walls on that. I'm going to need my buckets. Well, there you go. Takes care of that. Do I have milk in here? Yeah. Alright, don't need that. I'm going to keep that milk because if we ever go to the nether with the wither skeletons, yeah, the milk neutralizes the poison you get, the wither effect. You even get that from the skeletons. Not only the wither does it, but the skeletons do it too. So, let me see what this is. Wow. We got some stuff ahead of us, guys. Among everything else, we're going to need a few other little farms here since we're going to be in this area for a while. So as long as you're in the area, any farms you create will, will produce. So this area would be great for like bamboo farm. Trying to think, bamboo farm, sugarcane farm. While we're here, that's all the good stuff we need. Take this stuff out of here for now. Put that over here. Once this starts filling up, then I can separate the stuff that's the same. What the? Oh, snowballs. Shulker. I'm checking the chat, the chat area, so if you guys have any comments or anything to say, just feel free. Yeah, I don't need that. I should set up a chest for the iron. I need to grab another one of these shulkers. Yep, so again, I have the Instagram set up, so if you guys start using my world, or downloading it and playing in it, I would love to see your pictures. You can upload it to Discord and then I'll post it on my Instagram. I thought there was another. Oh, that's completed. Oh, actually, I'm going to need two. Yep. guys have my redstone stuff. By the way, this is Cherry and Hector. They were brought into this world not too long ago. Hector was one of the earlier friends I found earlier, and Cherry just came when I found the cherry blossom trees. Yeah, there's the yellow flower. We got to make a flower machine. I guess I'm gonna have to make a thing for eggs too. I'm starting to stack up with these eggs. I can start making actually cake and stuff with it if I get over inundated with these eggs. Oh, I have alright, let's focus. Let's keep focused. I'll name this Shulker so we know what this is. Huh. Oh, I already named it. Okay, cool. Right, and that's for the armor. I'm going to drop the snowballs off here for now. Oop. Okay, maybe not. There we go. I gotta make a thing for iron. Let me grab a chest real quick. I don't think I have an iron thing set up. This is ice, obsidian. That's the overflow. So this is going to be for iron. I'm going to need a few chests or hoppers. See if I have any extra hoppers. Oops, sorry guys. So I guess not. I guess I used a lot of it yesterday. Take these three, and probably gonna have to get more wood. Okay, this way will go here. Gonna need some stone. Right. Sorry for sorry for turning the screen like that. I'm sorry. I'm thinking as I'm moving. Not the best combo. Oh, I got a hopper there. I should have some wood too. I guess I used it. Hey, there's our magma blocks for the glow squid. Just remind me about that. Alright. Let's just empty that and alright, let's put I should have turned these into brick. Make it look nicer. I wonder if I used all the nope. Hi bud. Alright, you know, I should actually put this stuff with the potions. Is that water? I don't have a water breathing one. There's the, I should have named these. These should be named storage locker. Why is my storage locker? There, I think that's it. There you go. And I need some glass. There's my stone. Alright, and then what you do is to make the circuit, you put the thing here like that. Put that there like this. Take a repeater back towards it, and that basically shuts it off. And when an item falls through, there's no power, and that turns it turns this on, which will turn that off, and vice versa. So you get that on-off switch like a clock, slow clock. Grab a little shut eye because we're on hard mode. Alright, I need torches, redstone torches. I don't think, yeah, I got sticks. I need redstone. Yep. Alright. Just take one for now. Take a block. Take this torch. This is what powers this, and then when this gets powered, it'll turn this off. Put the glass down, and then oh yeah, put the redstone dust like a circuit that connects the two. Boom, 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 and you just keep working your way down. And then you need a locker hopper. That's a name, and you put the hopper facing the opposite way towards the circuit. That way it'll power it if it's not facing it anyway, but you want it so that it doesn't go into the chest, and that it one block at a time will, if it is the item, it'll slide down and then into the chest. So how we set it up is like this. You need 41. Ooh, that's not right. You need 40. What? Oh, okay. 41 iron, if that's what the item's going to be locking. So we have to go grab at least 41 pieces of, or ingot, or yeah, 41 ingots of iron, because that's what the chest is going to be. This is the overflow. So you take the, oops, first you take the storage lockers. Ha! Play on words, eh? Let me see how I'm going to work this. This is just, oh, blocks of iron, cool. See, that's why it's not sticking. Is because I didn't have the extra slabs in there to lock it. Once you reach a certain amount, then it locks. Let me. Okay, so if I put that there like that, and then put this in here, it'll stop at 41 if you watch it. So 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So as long as you have 45, 4 of the locker slabs that you'll never use, stuff that'll never pass through here, and then 41 of the object you want sorted, it'll flow right into here. This stuff got in here before I had a chance to get rid of it, so now it's the fun chore of getting it out. Let's put this stuff here. Let me get this stuff out of there. Bud. Bud. So, dude, Cherry, you're like right in the way, sweetie. Come here. Come here, babe. There we go. You should get down there with your bro. Go down there with your bro. There we go. Alright, guess the glowstone. I'll put this stuff in here for now. Till we need to make another circuit. Put this bottle, I got potions over here. Put the empty glass there, I guess. I'm gonna have to make another one for underwater breathing. Name this underwater. So basically, like if you're ender chest, there's certain items, certain shulkers you like to keep. I like to keep in my ender chest, so that you always will need while you're exploring. So this is the potions are always a good thing to keep. I'm naming them now because I have the time, and this way I know what's in the chest instead of having to pull them out and looking. So temporarily for now, all the non-stackables, I'm taking them out and putting them in their shulkers, their proper shulkers. So let's go down and check this real quick. Yeah, take that out. I have a place for those. The iron must got past the locking mechanism, so I got to put that in there manually. I gotta make a potion, a shulker for fire breathing, or fire resistance, sorry. Fire breathing, that's exactly what I was trying to say. Go grab another shulker for that. Sorry about that. I had to grab some coffee, man. Okay, so yeah, I had a system yesterday, so most of my tools were on this upper layer, so that way I don't get these mixed up. But I should be able to get this stuff out of here. I'm getting a lot of buckets, that's for sure. I should get that nether rack up top to make room. Wow, I should make a shulker for buckets. Wow, oh, there's the, wow, I even have an overstep. I'm even encumbered on the glowstone. That's pretty cool though. I could put that there. Let me get a shulker for buckets. I'll do it for milk first, and then if this keeps dragging on, I'll break out the monotony and do something else. I didn't realize it was going to be this monotonous, but I'll just mark this as milk. The cool thing about this is none of this is permanent. You can always re-edit the names for this stuff. It's funny later on when you have these things emptied out and you're like, why do I have this? Okay, I got extra tools here. Let me get rid of these tools. Yeah, I have that, and I have one of those, and I have one of those. I'm going to need another shulker for empty buckets, so I'll just name this buckets. Not to be confused with pockets as you would hear on Andor, but buckets. Yeah, I made another proud purchase the other day. I don't know, I think 2004, the movie Van Helsing came out with the guy who plays Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, and I guess because I've always seen it on like live TV, so I figured, oh, I don't need to ever purchase it or anything like that because I see it for free on TV. Well, after a few years, now it's no longer free. You have to rent it in order to see it. So I went ahead and finally bought it a couple days ago. I love that movie. I could watch that thing over and over and never get bored with that movie. It's a great movie. Universal a movie company had originally planned to do this whole series of like Universal Monsters, and that was all leading up to what they were going to do. And unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to still do it, but it's been on the back burner for a long time, and it'd be really cool if they could actually do that. Let me get rid of this stuff because I need room. I need lots and lots of room, and I want to get rid of these darn extra boat. Where's that boat at? Alright, and the flint, I don't need that right now. I can put these buckets over here. This is for, right, this is just straight buckets. Get this netherrack out of my way. Probably going to need more lava, yep. I should set this up as a super smelter. When we were messing around with the Wither Skeleton farm, I was doing a lot of digging down there, so there's tons of netherrack. Go get some more lava, make some bricks out of this. guess I'm going to have to make a chest. Wow, for this. Man. Well, maybe a maybe a shulker. Maybe a shulker. Just sit that way. I have some space and alright, I need to get that lava real quick. Yeah, I should set up a super smelter, that way the stuff will go automatically into these chests with its own pipeline. I need lava. Yes, my friend, I hear you. Yep, it's getting close to Halloween time again. That time of year. Love it. All the good Halloween stuff comes out. I'm not into the slasher movies, but like Dracula and the Frankenstein and the werewolf stuff, I love that. Again, if you guys have any comments or anything, I'm keeping an eye on chat. So if you guys want to say anything or have any ideas or just want something to share, please feel free. Again, I have a Discord channel set up, so if you guys want to, any of your Minecraft builds, you want to show the pictures or anything like that, please feel free. I have a download now for this world, so if you guys want to share screenshots of that world, that'd be great. But yeah, just for the channel in general, please, if you go to my YouTube channel, go ahead and share and like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing. It all helps. Much would be appreciated. I think I want to add a Facebook page too. Might be doing that as well. That's for when you're curing zombie villagers, you need a splash potion of weakness. Let's see, splash potion of weakness. I'll just put weakness potion. And I'm going to have a few of those in my inventory. The reason why I'm not giving it a chest right now is because it's a non-stackable. And it won't be able to sort, and once I get an allay, the allay will do that for me. But believe it or not, I have not found an allay in this world yet. They should be located in a woodland mansion, or I should be actually working on this stuff over here. A woodland mansion, or villager fort. One of those cages, but I found both, and I still haven't found an allay. Put this stuff away before I grab that. Wow, I didn't put any milk in there yet. Okay. This is fire resistant. Yeah, hey, another member, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you guys here. We are working at our world spawn. This is our storage facility at our world spawn, and over there is the honor hall. We're trying to get this fine sorting machine up and running so we can continue our construction over there. I will, if you notice the Twitter message of glowing, I'll be making a glow squid farm under my actual world spawn base right over there on the other side of this building. Get rid of this armor equipment. I don't need this. This stuff here is just overflow. I'm trying to keep this line right here and down empty. I might have to make a chest for that because I did make a lot of those. The arrow of healing was for when I was fighting the wither itself. The wither is a undead mob, and if you fire a arrow of weakness, it will lose. It's like poison. So I have tons of that in my. All this stuff was from the wither fight. I brought all this extra supplies to fight the wither. That's why I need to make a storage for it. Now I'm getting a lot of armor, so now I can start separating into individual shulkers. So we've got helmets. Alright, helmets, chest piece. Let's do this. Helmets, chest piece, leggings, boots, pickaxes. Leave it there for now. Let's see what I can get out of that. Alright. Helmets. We'll go down in order, hopefully. Helmets. Put helm. Alright, why not helmets? Helmets. And I'm running out of XP too, so I can only do so much helmets. Chest plate. Yeah, I know this is not. I know this is not the most exciting of streams, but it's a necessary evil. Leggings. I might be breaking up this monotony in a second here. Leggings. Oops, I didn't take that, did I? Alright, I got chest plate. What else? Chest plate. Oh, that's it. I only did chest plate? Where has my helmet? What? Alright, let's do this again. Helmet. I must have never grabbed it. Helmet. That's weird. That's weird. Leggings. That's because I got distracted. So I'm going to have to get some XP, so I could go up to a raid farm. Leggings. And then we get some more armor for our Red Rider group, our followers and subscribers. Okay. This is a chest plate. Helmet, leggings. If you heard that noise, that was our shulker unloader. And boots. We have quite a few shulkers that we're unloading. That's why I'm making this sorting machine. So not too much left. I had this whole thing filled, so all of this and that has to be unloaded yet. This is a unloading machine by Silent Whisper. It's 1 tile wide. You put your shulker, loaded shulkers in there. The dispenser will, once you push this button, it starts a chain effect, and it dispenses each one into here. And what I did was I have a pipeline from there out here, and this is the sorting machine. So when I figure out what stacks, then like that's for iron, ice, obsidian. This is just overflow. This is the overflow. So when I see stuff stacking up, then I'll start moving over here. This is just overflow. I have to get rid of that. These are potions. These are stuff that are non-stackable. These are all potions. Buckets and milk is over here. Another rack. They're stackable, but I don't have a whole lot of that, I don't think, right now. So let's see here. We got the helmet. Let's try to put this in order. Helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots. I know that's not facing the right way, but it is what it is. Helmet. So again, all this stuff that I have here, it's because of my fight with a wither. I brought all this extra supplies because I kept dying. And this was supposed to you know, be extra for me. When I died, I could just hurry up, jump, and grab this stuff and keep on fighting. Put this empty there. That's where all the empty shulkers go. Let me see. Oh, let me check the chat. Zadie says, "Can you check your oh yeah, sorry." Yeah, sorry. Okay, I hear it. Sorry about that. It should be okay. Wait for the, there we go. Wait for the echo. Sorry about that, Zadie. I tried to check on it, get involved. Yeah, it's because I have a headset that's plugged into my controller, and I'm playing off my Xbox and not a PC, so my audio is not the best. Believe it or not, it's the best that the other headset I had before, you could barely even hear me. So at least this headset you can hear me, but it has some type of static buildup or whatever, static charge that every once in a while it picks up on the stream, on the audio, and I have to unplug the headset and re-plug it in. So I apologize for that. I try to keep on top of it when I can. Good, thank you. Zadie says it's better. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to get a shulker for rockets too, because I think I had a stack of I had a shulker with nothing with rockets in it, so kind of restack that. I actually could put that here, but I don't know how many rockets I actually brought with me. So, but let me just name this rockets, so I can change it out with the ender chest shulker I have. Ooh, I need to get some XP. Alright, what I'll do is I'll just temporarily put that on this side, I guess, so then I know. Okay, get this milk, I can get this out of here. The ender pearls, they're going to need their own shulker too. again, the milk is for to neutralize any poisons, like the wither effect. And if you're fighting witches, they'll toss stuff at you too. Where's that sunset at? Look at that pretty sunset. As it so slowly sets in the west. If I start lighting this area up more, I don't have to worry about going to bed right away. But I need to really keep the top of this area, the exterior, well lit. It's not the best lit area, so stuff could still spawn, and I don't have it spawn proofed yet. I like to make an observatory. I love the night sky in Minecraft. It's pretty cool. Alright, what do I have on me? Okay, saddle and that stuff I can put in here. Let me get the milk out of here. Put this in its place. Put the tools over in the other thing. I got the buckets. I can put that here. Milk goes here. Try to get stuff organized. Yeah, I know that this is not the most exciting streams, but again, I keep saying it's a necessary evil. Oh, I gotta put more stuff, armor. Let me get this stuff out of here. What I can do is just get a couple of shulkers for the tools. I have a, for those who don't know, who are new to my stream, I have a base called Aquatica that is like it's a mega iron farm. So you have multiple farms in one base, like a trade hall as well for villagers. So a lot of my armor and tools all came from my villagers that I have at that farm. What is this again? Elytra? Right, that's all my Elytra stuff. Alright. Speaking of which, alright, oh, I might as well just get my, well, I can leave that as my rocket shulker, and where did I put that rocket thing at? Jeez. Here? My brain. Oh my god. Alright. But I think I named this Elytra, so I'm going to have to rename that. No, I didn't name that. Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this here, take these out, replace the Elytra with these rockets. And take the rest of the Elytra out. Put them in here. Whoop. That's okay. I'll put that in there. But yeah, I don't need all those arrows. Let me put that there. The bed and that. Okay. Oh. Get this stuff. Yeah, that's what I want. I'll keep one stack for myself. I think that's, do I have any electric? No. This is strength. Strength goes here. Be so much nicer once I get in LA. Oh my god. I'm gonna need a shulker for the fish too, but that can stay there, that can stay there, that can stay there. Yep, that's what I wanted. perfect. Exactly. It seems like it reads my mind. It's so spooky. Apparently I didn't have enough milk. Grab another sugar. And since that's filled up, I can take this and put this in here, because these are going to be my filled sugar chest. Obviously it's moving into my map. Must have been a map shulker that is going into now, or unloading. I should set up a map shulker. I think all my elytra's done now. Oh no, there's more elytra there. Holy frioles. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a map shulker. What do I don't need? I don't need the lever and the pumpkin. I don't need shulker for maps. So you should always keep a shulker, like certain shulkers in your ender chest, and one is definitely your map shulker. It keeps all of your map gear for cartography. You keep a cartography table, empty maps. You want to turn those into locator maps, not empty maps, so that way your maps has a little GPS on it, little arrow. Extra paper, treasure map. See, these are maps that I've used before. Also, you should put a crafting table in there. Redstone, iron, everything you would need to make maps. Oop. I'll have these memorized eventually. Okay, let me see if I can grab some of this elytra up here. Get that filled up and out of the way. If you're asking, where in God's name did you get all that elytra? Well, one of the perks of Bedrock Edition, I think you can do it in Java too, is what they call duplication. And you did not hear that from me. But if you look on YouTube, there are tutorials on how to duplicate. But always, if you do anything like that, always make a copy of your world. If something should go wrong, you have a backup. That way you don't lose anything and your world doesn't get destroyed. But yep, in the beginning when you start your world and you don't have a whole lot of resources, and if you're playing in hard mode or whatever and you're desperate, it really helps you out. Make a little duplication, will go a long way. But hey, I totally understand if you don't want to go that route, and I appreciate that. You can't do that on the server though, because it belongs to somebody. This is what I'm doing here. All what you're seeing is a Bedrock world, and it's in single player. It only affects me. And that's why if you ever do anything like that, you need to talk to your server host. If it's permitted, it should be in the rules of your server, if they permit that or not. But yep. So that's why I have, if you notice, I have certain things that it shouldn't have extra, like a lot of, that's like the obsidian stuff, that's where I got it from, a little duplication. I only have so much time in the day to actually do a lot of grinding, so I try to do little shortcuts now and then off stream that you guys don't see. But yeah. Now Now, like this stuff and all, I actually have an auto brewer back at Aquatica. That's the Mega Iron Farm, and just push it. You know, I have it connected to my lector table, and you just turn the book to the page of the ingredient you need or potion you need made, and then push a button, and then it automatically brews it up. I'm going to try to get all the elytra out of here. Alright, I guess that's it for that. Let me get all this. I guess that's it for the rockets too. So let me just take what I can out of here. I promise you guys I'm going to do something a little different, so breaks up the monotony here. I know it's getting a little monotonous, back and forth, but I'm trying to get caught up with this extra gear. Look at my boys and girl. There we go. Fill up some of that lava too. I think that's filled up now. I need to make a super smelter, so I don't have to keep doing this manually. Might as well grab this while I'm thinking about it or looking at it. Leave one for the lava. So, like I said, I'm keep an eye on chat. So if you guys have any ideas or thoughts, please feel free. Again, I think we're finally moving towards fall. I can feel it in the air now. This is my favorite time of year. Halloween's right around the corner. In Florida, because of it's our rainy season, Disney World tends to start celebrating Halloween in August, around August 15th, all the way until November 1st. So if you get a chance to come down to Florida, man, you can check out Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's pretty cool. And then Universal has its Howl-O-Scream, and that's going on right now. Grab some lava. Oh, it's raining. I just slept. I have netherrack smelting up here. I really need to turn this into a super smelter. And if I highlight, well, I guess I'll highlight that. You get XP as soon as you pull stuff out. I'll just go back and put the lava in afterwards. I guess I was short some lava. Okay, there it is. Not sure, is that all the netherrack? I think it is. Nope. I'll just get it out of this top area here. Fill that up here as much as I can, and then put the rest in the other shulker. The other thing too is if you just basically make you know, a bigger lava farm with more places to catch the lava using the oh my god, cauldrons. But if you can't and you only have so much, then you just smelt logs, and you'll have tons of charcoal that you can use. Or you can smelt kelp, dry them out and make them into kelp blocks, and you can use that for fuel for the furnace too. Alright, let me just check to see what's in here. Alright, let's take a look at the overall look here. Make sure there's no rockets or anything. Yeah, it's just random stuff. Wait a minute, why did it ice? I wonder if my ice thing filled up. No, it must have got past or something. Oh, it's just, this is packed ice, and this is ice. Okay. Once this fills up with tools, I'm going to have to separate those two. Finally got boots. Alright, well I promised you guys glow squid farm, so let me get this out of here. Okay, I gotta stop. It gets addicting. I just want to see what's... Wow. Because I got shulkers still up there being unloaded. Let me dump off this... I have, let me see here, I got the magma blocks here. Let me grab those. And I don't think I have any more magma blocks. But with what I have, should catch us enough glow squid. Oh! I'm going to need, because I'm going to have to make a minecart rail system to catch this, the glow ink. Alright, I'll have to come back. Let's see. I'm curious to see what's left. It's getting there. We're almost done. Torches would be a good thing. I'm just checking to see if I have rails or anything I might need. No. Okay. Oh, I was wondering where I got the XP from. That's because I was grabbing that stuff out of the furnace. You get XP when you smelt stuff. Alright, let me just check here and see if I have any rails or anything up here. Nope. Nope. And the tricky part is that stuff down below is already, there's water there. So we're going to have to figure out a way is set up this rail system underneath of it. I might have, let me see here. Okay, good. That's what I was looking for. That. We have that. Might have to make more rails. There we go. These are activators. These are not power rails. Activators is good for, like, if you want to pick up something and dump it off. That's what that does. It dumps a minecart. Whatever the minecart's carrying, it'll, once it hits the activator rail, it'll turn dump it out, whatever it's holding. I think this is just, yeah, there's nothing but this stuff in here. Is that still running? Yep. This is what we gotta make for the glow squid farm. We also gonna need levers. I got one lever over there. We're gonna need wood for that. This should do it. Oh, we're gonna need a crafting table too. I think I have a crafting table down there. Maybe not. Let me check to see. There we go. Oh, better yet, let's use it. You know, oh, there we go. And iron. I need to bring iron with us to make a minecart. There we go. Let's just take a block. Alright, let's go down below and see what's going on. Oops. Oops. You need to put fence there. So when I first came into this world, I made this shaft going down here looking for iron ore. And as I did, kept going down, it finally opened up into these caverns down below. So we're at, if you look on the left hand corner of my screen, it says position 121 12 minus 8 4. That's X, Y, and Z coordinates. 12 is the height level we're in this world. So we're at Y level 12. Glow squid spawn Y level 30 and below. So we're at Y11. It's perfect down this way. We gotta make sure, if you ever find a cavern like this, you gotta make sure you get rid of all those dark spots. Light it up as much as possible, or you'll have friends surprising you, which is being sarcastic. So I have pools of water that were already here, and glow squid are spawning in it. If you're in a lush cave, you should find axolotls in these pools as well. But yeah, you can see the glow squid over there. What we have to do is turn that bottom platform in. Well, actually, I could actually start filling this up with the magma blocks, but I should get underwater breathing while I'm doing this. Actually, if I put the magma blocks down, I can stand on it. So let's see if I can reach it. Just click here. Nope. For now, I'm thinking let's just do this for now. We can always make it bigger as we go. See that? And I'll just make a straight line out. As long as you're standing on these, you'll breathe. So I got 36. That would be, I can make 9 across and 4 rows of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn it. 7, 8, 9. Sorry for the clicking. these magma blocks. Wow, I must have miscalculated. Wait a minute, isn't it 4 times 936? Oh, wait a minute, let me see. I might have had 37. 4 times 9. Oh, seriously? Seriously? Yeah, 4 times 9 is 36. Then how did I get 3? I thought I know it might have been 37, but where did I get 3 from? Hey, beggars can't be choosers. It's like somebody at the beach. I'm drowning. Stand up. So now the glow squid spawn on that. They'll get trapped and burn. But the thing of it is, we need to make a minecart, a rail system underneath. So I need to fill this up with more whoa, yeah. And let's make things interesting. Let's go over to the nether and get some more magma blocks. I need stairs for here too. Oh, there we go. Let me pull the chat back up and get the calculator off. Check the audio. There we go. Audio still good. Alright, let's dump this off here. Actually, yeah, I don't really need to die with all my stuff on me, so let's get a shulker. Put this stuff in a shulker. And go and get a move on. Just check the time real quick. Yeah, I gotta go out and do my Ubering today. It's 11:25 Eastern, so we're doing good. I need a shulker. Nice. It's moving along. See, that's kind of thing that you can actually walk away from and not worry about it breaking or shutting off. Alright. Let's put this there. I'm going to probably need fire resistance potion. Just to make things safe. Put my gold helmet on. Yeah, we did find my earlier episodes a desert biome along with a mesa biome, so we have a lot of colored blocks that I could use for walls instead of seeing all this gray. I'm going to go into peaceful mode because I don't need anything shooting at us from above while we're gathering up the magma blocks. This area that I'm in right now is a basalt valley, and it's got plenty of magma blocks but also plenty of ghast. And I'm actually I'm on top of a nether fortress too, so there's all those mobs here as well. So to make things go a little faster, just basically get around it. Put it in peaceful. Okay, this should be the area that I was... Oh no. Oh, that's right. I turned that portal back on because I'm used to that portal being off. Yeah, this is the area that I gotta go. Alright. Oops. Been in working on that honor hall for so long I forgot it's pretty close. Yeah, we definitely have to start customizing this nether hub. I'm really getting tired of seeing the way it looks. So this below us here is the Nether Fortress. This is where our Wither Skeleton farm will be, or is, and go out here. Also our what in God's name is that called? Blaze Farm. Last time I was here, I got whacked. That's why I'm going into peaceful mode. I got whacked by a ghast out here. But yep, that right there. See, that's... If you see the minecart, see it rocking, it's on top of an activator rail. I have it powered by a lever, and it just shakes, so that, and it doesn't go nowhere. Normally, if you have it on a track and it hits that rail, it'll dump whatever's in there out. But gas usually form on this platform, and they get caught. And that's supposed to be a trident killer right there, but I have to make one. That glow block over there and there, that's a blaze spawner, and then right here with the piglin, that's where the wither skeletons come in on, and I have a trident killer below there. But yep, there's a beacon over there I use for building. A lot of the netherrack you saw up until now is from there. So let's go up here and get our magma blocks. Been mining quite a bit, so I don't know if we have how much we have left. There we go. Make sure there's no lava. Should be cleared out. Need about a stack. A stack would be good. There's tons of it here. I guess I'm not close enough to the beacon for the haste effect. What I should do is just clear out all this stone, but our main thing here is for the... I don't want to waste your guys' time. I've been doing enough of that already with the storage facility, but... Yeah. Yeah, so my idea is I want to do the TikTok thing. Try to get like highlights from these different episodes, turn it into a little funny, little short snippets, and maybe that I can draw more viewers in that way. I also want to do a machinima based on these episodes, which is a machinima is like an animated series based on a video game. I think it's a Japanese term or slang, like Japanimation or anime, because I think a lot of those animations with video games based on video games started like on Japan versions, I suppose, or based on Japanese games, I suppose. I don't know, but I know they did that with Halo, which is hilarious. So if you ever go on YouTube, look up Halo Red and Blue. I think it's done by Chicken Teeth. Is the animating company who did it. Oh, it is funny, man. It's hilarious. You gotta watch it. It's hilarious. Alright, before I take that, let me cover this things of lava up. Yeah, I really want to use a lot of this basalt. This stuff is fantastic too. And you always want to cover up any lava that's above you. So that way if you break a block, you don't get a surprise. We're at Y90, so you know I was here because there's the dirt blocks. That pathway there, there are piglins that spawn over there, and I was using this pathway to get the piglin over to my wither skeleton farm. So that'd be a perfect place for a trading post with piglins. Hey Zadie, yeah, so what did you think is a good idea? I didn't catch it, I'm sorry Zadie. I'm watching you. If you don't appreciate me, I hope you don't mind me saying Zadie instead of saying the full thing. Is it pronounced Zuhaik al-Zadie? If you have a better nickname, just let me know. But I was always using Zadie. So this is going to be like a fortress here. Well, it already is a fortress, but a base, like a farm area. A farm area. I really want to do it up. Make it easy access. Make it really pleasant to see instead of this. I did find I think I have found a warp forest. I need to find the blue forest one. I don't know the name for that, but I want to add those colors here too. Okay, so we'll go up top, and I have enough. I should. Yep, plenty. Let's go up top. Go back into hard mode. Once I exit. This place in hard mode is nuts. Let me just put that back to hard mode. I need to really spawn proof this whole area so this way I don't have to swap from peaceful to hard. Zadie says, oh, about the TikTok. Okay, you can call me Mike. All right, hey Mike. Are you being sarcastic, Zadie, or is that the actual? You actually do want me to call you that? All right. All right. Let's go back here and get this thing moving along this farm for the glow squid, and I might go over to the raid farm so that way I can get you guys more armor. I really don't like the way this stuff looks. Ugh. But I'll be honest with you though, even though I don't like the way this thing looks, it's not, it's kind of raw looking. When I was a little kid, there was, my grandparents had this red carpet. Honest to God, it looked just like, if you looked on the floor, it looked just like that. It was kind of, how can I express, I mean, the same color, like the white, like the cream and the red and all that, but it was raised up like how can I say that, it's like an upholstery kind of, not upholstery, but it was raised. It wasn't completely flat, and I just remember that type of rug. Oh, Zadie's your dad name. Oh, okay. All right, Mike. So let me. And I hope I'm pronouncing your dad's name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. All right. Let me see here. But the idea, the reason why I remember that rug so much is around Christmas time, my grandmother would really decorate the living room up, and I'll always remember that rug and connecting it with Christmas because of the red. And that's how I do it. Every time I go into the Nether, I think of that. Oh my God. But yeah. In fact, my grandfather, I think he had like a faux brick that he put on the wall, and he had like a faux fireplace. This was all the 70s thing, and it generated heat, but it wasn't an actual fireplace. But it had this, like, it had it had logs, and it was like plastic in the front, so this light was on a like a cylinder, and it rolled, so that if you're looking at the fireplace, it looked like it was fire burning, but it was just all fake. But it pushed out heat though. It was like a heater in there, electric heater, so it kept the living room warm in the wintertime. It was really cool. Okay. I'm going to have to, I guess I can go underneath. This is going to be interesting. Check the chat real quick. Okay. Yeah. We're going to have to go underneath. Oh, wait a minute. Before that's all right. See? Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's fill this up with the magma blocks first. Try to go with what we've been doing. Like that. Look at that. It's working like a dream. Alright. I guess we can keep going out this way. Until it's all filled up. I gotta stay crouched so that way I don't drown. I'm getting the oxygen from the magma blocks. If I don't crouch, then I'll actually burn on the magma blocks. They said too, if you have the enchantment on the boots for Frost Walker, you won't burn on the magma blocks. Give me a second, guys. Alright guys, I just got to do a quick little thing here. I gotta take a, not a break per se, but I have to do a quick little thing, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna put you guys up top so you, really, why is there lava there? I thought I got all the lava out of here. Cover that up. Oh, I probably used it for the light. I got torches, I think. Man, where did I do with all those? I had torches. Where am I doing? Never mind. Alright. So I'll put you guys up top. That way you guys can... Actually, I'm going to have to block that in anyway, because... Yeah. Well, I got glass. That way I can block myself in with glass and you can look out that way. Or I can just go into peaceful mode, right? Yeah, I can just go into peaceful mode. I could do that. Yeah. I'm overthinking this. Yeah, I gotta take about 5 minutes so that I can do something real quick here. And then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Sorry about the hold up. Let me check the chat here. Good morning. Hey, B. Got here in time to still say that. All right. Welcome, B. I'm glad that you posted in Discord, so now I know that the link works. That was driving me nuts. Now I feel better because that was always playing on my head, and I don't know, like, until somebody told me it was working, I wouldn't know for sure. So thank you for that. Basically, what we've been doing, Mike, who is actually Zaidi, Zuhaik Al Zaidi, his that's his dad's name, so he goes by the name Mike. And Mike's been here since I started the stream, and what we've been up to, I'll show you so far what we've been doing. The reason why I was away for a few minutes is I had to bring some groceries in real quick. Chicken farm. I just always check to see what the eggs are like. Alrighty. Yeah, and I got the Instagram started, B. So that way, If anybody posts their Minecraft pics or anything on Discord they want to share, I can upload it to Instagram. Actually, I'm going to bring these eggs over here because this is going to be our storage area. So let's just bring it over here. One day we'll get more of these chorus flowers. I do not know how long this thing works or grows, but yep. That's been going on for like eternity. Alright. So what we've been doing down here since yesterday, B, is trying to get this more organized. So I got my buckets over here of milk, regular buckets, another rack. This is all my potions, and you know, separated. These are armor, boots, leggings, all that good stuff. Tools and weapons. These are already sorted shulkers, and still trying. I think this is the elytra and this is rockets, and we're still trying to get all this excess out and organized. But yeah, like you said, B, we're over encumbered. So let me drop these eggs off here for now, along with the slime. But we started a glow squid farm, and I watched a couple of tutorials last night, and it's real simple, real easy. All you have to do, let me get up here and we can fly over, is get down to Y30, set up some magma blocks, and the game will do the rest. And you just need to set up a capture point so they can like a minecart thing to capture the glow ink sacks, and you're good to go. Let me check the chat real quick. B says, she says, I'm welcome, and right, exactly. So the item store is moving along. I figured to break up the monotony, we can do the oh, I didn't show you up here. Get the glow ink, so we have extra glow ink, and I'm going to make a flower machine too, so it dispenses flowers. So I got the ink that I got. I finished all the signs, got everybody their glow ink, so it glows. I was going to go over to the raid farm to get the rest of the armor for everybody too. But yeah, and so let's go back down below here, and I'll show you the glow ink farm. Let me turn that disc player on so we hear some music on the way down. And I need to make a disc farm so we can get discs. How you do that is you basically trap a skeleton with a bow and arrow, and this is all done with pistons, and then also creepers. So you try to get the creeper, to follow you, and you get him trapped in front of the skeleton, and the skeleton tries to shoot you and then kills the creeper, and they'll usually drop discs, music discs, so then you can increase your library for music discs. I don't know if you've seen this before, B, but this is the caverns underneath the honor hall, and I had an area over here of water that already existed, a pool of water, and usually glow squid spawned in here, but I didn't know that Y30 was the spawning point for the glow squid. So what I'm going to do, I should have did that before should have got more stone. I can dig this out, I guess. Let me see. What do I have? Alright, maybe I should have some stone in this chest over here. Let me go look real quick, because I want to make this even, so the squid only spawn on that magma blocks. Grab whatever I can get out of here. I left that there so I can actually climb up there. There's a whole nother area up in there too. I was gonna make this whole thing like you would see in World of Warcraft, like Ironforge. So you would have like a city of villagers down inside here, just like Ironforge. Alrighty. That XP came. There was some slime that were moving around. I got those before I left. That's what that's from. Alright, let's take the stone. And let's see how I'm going to do this. I figured that was going to happen. Let me see if I can go down one more. Oops. Nope. Of course not. Oop. Uh-huh. If it was easy, it wouldn't be interesting. Here we go. Darn it. Try to do this over here. Try to set it up so the only place they spawn is right on top of the magma blocks. It could be a bigger swath, but for now, because I don't want to deal with this all day long, we can always come back and readjust at a later time. Reason why I'm not burning or dying is I'm crouched, so I'm trying to crouch. Push the B button with my right hand, trigger and joystick with my left. So I'm trying to be ambidextrous. Now they could spawn, there's another area over here that has water. They could spawn over here too, but let me grab that ink. I just saw that. But like I said, I can increase this at a later time, make it bigger. But for now, make sure that they spawn exactly right here. Alright, now what? Let's see. Then we're going to have to set up the minecart catching system underneath of it. Let me go over here like that. This way it should stop the water from coming in on us while we're underneath digging. I'm going to probably have to get some torches too, because it's going to get dark when we start digging down below. See if I can, yeah, I think so. Gotta be careful that you get trapped. Yep. I was making that joke before, like being at the beach and you're like, I'm drowning, well just stand up. I think I'm gonna have to get more stone from above. I really don't want to use this dirt, because if you use dirt and the Enderman comes through here, he'll pull the dirt out, so that's not cool. Might as well pop this out so I can easily get through. Alright. We're going to need torches too. I got more stuff up top. My thinking is we can actually... Oh, there's some stone right there. Yeah, before I start digging, I want to need those torches. But just start digging like right underneath. But let me go grab those torches and some more stone, like building blocks. It's nighttime already, so I'm gonna grab some shutite. So let me check the chat here. B says the glow squid spawn level was changed in one of the updates used to find them right along with the regular squid. I was tunnel mining one day and saw these old blue things occasionally pop through the wall. Let me just check the volume. Okay. And opened the area, and there was the smallest pool of water with glow squid in it. But what was funny was just seeing the ends of the tentacles pop through. Oh dear, just stand up. Yeah, I remember, as a little kid, you go to the beach and you're out in the deep end, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna drown, and your folks just say, look, just stand up. Yeah. Yeah, if you saw the Twitter GIF I put on there, it shows all the, I don't know, on Twitter they have their own library of GIFs, and when I put in glow squid, it came up with that GIF of these, somebody on Minecraft had set it up on a mod where all these squid were jumping, spawning on the beach, and they're flapping around. It was hilarious. I thought that'd be cool for the gift for the opening message today. So I had a whole mess of well, I guess I can take the lantern, but I had a whole mess of torches, and I don't know if I put it in that shulker or I left it over there in the storage area. I had like a stack of torches. Let me put the cat disc in. Maybe that's what we can do one of these streams too, is do a disc hunting segment. Go hunt for discs. Music discs. Well, there you go. But I gotta be careful because that's supposed to be for the roof of this place. Where are my torches? Let me go up top. I can fly over the other place. Yeah, I really don't want to use this because this is really for the roof. I got more stone and stuff on the other side. Yeah, I guess I can use this. Why not? Yeah, but you know something? You're not going to see the stuff where I'm at down below. Let's see if I can find some scrap stone. I definitely put the dirt in here though. And the extra book. Wow, we got more stone than everything else. Yeah, I'd rather use because I can always change the cobblestone. Or the stone rather, I can always change that. I need my torches though. Are you serious? Did I just get rid of that rocket somehow? You see my Xbox controller, I really don't have a good... It doesn't stay where it's supposed to stay when I select something. Let me check the chat. In all honesty, this is what B is saying. In all honesty, I've never been one to listen to the discs, much preferring the actual music and gameplay. You put the rockets in the shulker, I think, by the bed. Oh, thank you. You are awesome, B. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're awesome, B. Okay, let's just get out of here and fly over there. I gotta do my Ubering today, so I can only be on here for so long. But I need those torches. I had like 57 torches, man. 57. Did I not pick it up? Like I saw it and I just put it back or something? See, this is the stuff that drives me insane. I had 57 you watch, they'll be in that shulker down below that I just laid down there. Yeah. Let me see, there might be some stuff in here. There's a lever. I can always use an extra lever. Might as well take this stuff. I'll take a stack of that. That'll work. Let's just keep moving on. I had 57 torches. I have no clue where it went to. No clue. Yeah, we gotta really finish this top section here too. Check the chat. Yeah, I haven't noticed where you had torches. Yeah, before you even came on the stream, I grabbed it from the storage area. But you just saw how I lost these rockets. That's how I lost those torches. The same idea. My controller doesn't stay where I position it. It tends to drift. That drives me insane. So when I click, it clicks where I don't want it to click. There we go. Watch. They're going to be in this shulker. Let's see. Yep. Right flipping there. See what I mean? Let's continue putting these blocks in, and then we can go start digging out underneath. The wall is going to be here. We want to make it so they have no choice but to spawn. I should set up with glass. That would be nice too. But it is what it is. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. We are doing a glow squid farm real quick. Did I pick up those torches? No, I did not. What is wrong with my brain? Alright, here we go. Yeah, you want to make it set up so that way the only way they spawn is right on the magma blocks. I know I have that section. Yeah, see? Yeah, I might not have any choice. I might have to get more magma blocks and do this whole area. Either that or dry this whole thing out. Gotta be careful because I don't have any water breathing on me. It kills me. It should technically like if I move over that way, it should start spawning these guys in here. Because you can't really be on top of it in order for the stuff to spawn. Alright, really don't want to fill this in because I might want to use this when I want to extend it. What I can do, okay, so I got to figure out where the dimensions of this is. So this is 225, 224, 23. Okay. So 224 and 223, that goes this direction. 120 goes this direction. So if this is, let's say this is 119, so it's going to be 119, 224, 119, like 223. 119, 223 to 109. Was it 119 to 109? Yeah, 119 to 109. So I can make a stairwell down. Ooh, well there you go. 119. Whoa, well there you go. There it is, right there. So actually we're going to have to go below that. So, oh, well, okay, there you go. That makes it easier, eh? Right? I forgot about that. Okay. Ooh, and I forgot about that. This is going to be tricky. So what we can do is start digging down below here, and the magma blocks will be above us. So this level is where the tracks are going to be, but I have to dig out all the way so I can reach the back side of it. So we just keep going until I get to the edge. This would be a good place for the beacon as well. Put this in here. So keep going till we reach the end. Like, I think this is it. And keep going this way. Let me just make sure. Yep. Keep going this way till we get the other side, till it stops. Pop that in. Okay, that's the end. Right, check the chat. I've heard of controllers doing that time frame. Yeah. Nah, this is actually like a Xbox knockoff controller I got from Walmart. So, when you end your stream, have you learned how to raid into another stream yet? It could be a way to get more visibility in order to grow your... That's a good idea. That's a good idea, B. I've heard it's harder to grow on Twitch than it's on YouTube, but I personally dislike watching live streams on YouTube. Well, you know, I've seen almost all the different variations now. I've seen it on all the platforms. It basically comes down to how you advertise. That's the whole trick of it. Once you find the spot, the sweet spot where people generally go, you just have to utilize that spot to get the word out. It's kind of like what they talk about if you ever did sales. I used to do that years ago when I was a kid. I used to do door-to-door sales and stuff. And the way they work it, like I used to sell, I used to sell door-to-door vacuum cleaners. That's how old I am. And the way they teach you how to sell is you first, in order to get your contacts, you have to go after people you know first. They want you to utilize the contacts that you already know, and then if you can convince those people that you know, like your family and friend list, then you try to convince them, and hopefully they'll convince their lists. And it's like, what do you call it, like a pyramid type of, that's when you hear the pyramid scheme thing. So it's like a virus, you keep spreading it that way. And that's all advertising, that's all word of mouth, that's how you get stuff, get it out there. Newspapers do that. Newspapers in the old days used to have a kid on the corner screaming with a stack of newspapers, the day's headlines. And yep, that's how it all started. Let me check the chat. I assume you're interested in growing. Oh, yeah, without a doubt, B. Without a doubt. That's why I do this every day. I think it's the chat part of what I don't like on YouTube, I see. Valid point. I know many use gimmicks and all kinds of things to try to attract viewers. Exactly. It's all marketing. Hubby and I did the INA Amway thing briefly. Hated it. It's a sales thing. I hear you. Just don't burn out by doing it every day. No. I actually enjoy doing it, so it's not going to burn me out. And I only do that because I started this in June 7th when the 1.20 came out. I did it longer just to get used to doing this. Now, since I understand, I try to do it between 10 and 2. And the reason in the beginning it took me so long was because of, how can I put this? So I was trying to get established in the world, get all my farms put in, get the elytra, all that good stuff. So that's why I was doing such very long streams in the beginning. But now, since I'm all established, and now it's just a thing of exploring and building. Okay, that wasn't cool. Yeah, I can shorten it now, and I have enough people that's been following me so far that it's not going to freak them out if I'm not here every the full 6 hour stream. And they know my format now, and I have enough episodes that people watch this know my format. What I'm hoping to do is do maybe 2 hours of this, like 10 to 12, and then 12 to 2 of my art stream, and go from there and see how that turns out. Because mainly this is all advertising for my art streaming, so people know who I am, they can get used to me, and then I can set up my art stream. So that's what that's all about. I would like to do editing too, so I have to figure out the scheduling so I can do editing as well, do all this before I go out and do Uber for a few hours. And you got to keep being consistent. You got to do this every single day, because to become a partner with YouTube or Twitch, if you look on YouTube Studio, it'll tell you how to qualify to become a partner, and I think you need like 1 million. Actually, I can tell you right now. Let me see. Let me just my laptop, I didn't all my tabs are not refreshed yet. Let it refresh and I'll tell you. But yeah, let me check the chat. The guy I mod for does 3 nights a week for 3 hours Minecraft on 2, lately Fortnite with his son on the other. That's cool. He's not getting many new viewers, but isn't really pushing 2 at that time. Right. I know it's quite a lot of stuff to reach, partner. Yeah. So I'll give you the heads up. I think I can see it on the dashboard. It should tell me. Trying to see. Oh, here it is for custom. I think I'm used to looking at it on my phone. I can't see it on here. I think there's so many hours you have to put in. Just checking this real quick. Better yet, maybe I'll just go over to my phone real quick and I can show you guys. Let me see. Yeah, I always check this on my phone, so I know it's on here that it shows that stuff. I'm not sure if it's on No, it's not on analytics. It's on the YouTube Studio. Yeah, for earning. Okay, so for eligibility, I need 500 500 subscribers. I need at least 3 videos, 3 uploads. I already did that. And one of the following, either 3,000 watched hours from viewers or 3 million short views. One of those two, and that will get me up to monetization. And then if I want to sell stuff or whatever, Patreon and all that stuff, I need to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and 10 million short views. But I mean, that sounds insane. Like, you're never gonna do this. I mean, there's life. But as long as, like I'm saying, I've been doing this every single day since June 7th, and already on my analytics, let me see what the analytics say. It tells you how many. I think okay. I got, so far I'm up to 1,000 views, 1.6 thousand views, 44.9 watch hours, and 30 subscribers in the past 28 days. Overall, I think I have 60 subscribers overall on YouTube, but this is the YouTube analytics. I haven't even the Twitch. It just shows me daily analytics and stuff. But yeah, and check the chat. I think I've mentioned I've considered streaming, but I'm not interested in amassing a lot of followers. Yeah, it's basically, it's what you want to do, what you want out of it. For me, I want to do art streaming. That's going to be my career, is being a freelance artist, a digital artist, and I can do that in Ubering, but I would rather do nothing but art full time. So if I can do this with the streaming to advertise for my art stream and then start building up viewers and stuff like that, I think within a year it's feasible. I can probably stop doing Uber and do this full time. I'm assuming. See, I know it's going. I think I've mentioned it because, okay. I'm a pretty chill player and old like me, so not sure I'd get much of an audience. You'd be surprised, as long as it's interesting. Like I said, as long as you talk, it's kind of like listening to a radio talk program or podcast. It's kind of like that, you know. So if you talk on topic, or eventually there's 8 billion people in the world. Eventually you're going to have people that share your same views and ideas, and they'll be interested in what you do. There's 8 billion people in the world, and this YouTube, all the streaming stuff is seen around the world. I have people that watch me from the Philippines, all over, Ukraine, not Ukraine, I'm sorry, God bless you guys. But you know what I'm saying, those different places. Other than I've been in the stream viewer communities for, okay, I'm known, I've even have 7 followers and don't stream. I find that hilarious. That would be nice. It's good to have a plan. Talking is key. I've browsed, like how I found you, but so many with only a few viewers never talk, or they use a lot of foul language, so I move on. Yeah, because what they're trying to do, the ones with the, I guess like you're saying with the language and stuff, is because they're trying to go for the younger crowd, and that's how they're going about it. A lot of times, I've noticed. When I first got into console playing with Xbox and stuff in the early 2000s, because you're playing with a lot of younger players, and that's kind of the attitude, because a lot of it, when you play on these consoles, a lot of it, like Halo and Modern Warfare and stuff, it's a competition to be the best player, to get the highest points and all that stuff. So it's kind of like the days when I was growing up. People would, like when you're playing at a basketball court, and they're trying to intimidate you, so you lose your concentration. And that's pretty much what they're like when people are streaming. Younger guys are streaming, or girls are streaming. There's going to be, their viewers are going to watch, and every once in a while they'll say stuff that will throw the concentration of the post off, either to be funny or, you know, it's just what kids do. And that's probably why you're coming across that when you're checking out streams and it's a little crazy. That's usually why. It's kind of like being in high school again. But yeah. I should break that with this axe so I can get this stuff, and I got to get my, let's see, I got to get my lever so I can turn that on. And let me check the chat real quick. Yes, indeed, they are, and they're wild. Sure, I get it. It's just so offensive, though. Yeah, you know how high school was. You know, that's the whole idea. The guys who are the most offensive. It's to stick out. They're trying to be funny, so they're trying to you know, stick out to be. My grandfather used to have a saying: the squeaky wheel gets the most grease. So when you got a lot of people doing what we're doing, there's a lot of competition. So the one that stands out the most gets the most attention. So, and that's all it's about. You know, it's about. That's what advertising is, to get people's attention. Some do it, everybody does it differently. In the younger crowds, it's a little harsher, so. Alright, let's put this here. And how I was doing it the other day was, because I was doing that with the sniffers, and I was doing it like this. So the next one I come will connect to this, and this will stay on the outside like a loop. That's kind of why I didn't want to make it too big, because I don't want you guys see like that. I didn't want you guys having to deal with me building this whole thing, so. Make it nice and short, and we'll get stuff out of it, and then you know how to make this. I'm using the silk touch so that way I get the stone versus the cobblestone. Oh, I didn't turn it on. What the heck? That's what happened before. Here we go. I'm gonna probably have to make more rails. Alright, let me go make some real quick. Yeah, once I move further out that way, you'll notice they'll start spawning in. I'll give you a good example. Let me just fly out over here, and then we'll come back, and it should work. Just hang out over here for a second. 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. And if we fly back, whoop. Okay, fine. Here we go. There should be something in here. Watch it making me a liar. Yeah. They also say too, if you go from peaceful or hard. Oh, I'm in peaceful mode. All right, let's do that again. One 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. I love it when it goes totally the opposite way you want it to work. me check the volume of the chat too. There we go. Let me check the chat too. Let me see. My husband and I are people of faith, so it's been very enlightening to see what the gaming world is about. You gotta also imagine. I know, like I said, it's vulgar, but it's, you know how young kids are. It's not that they have a whole lot of world experience yet, so it's all about getting the most impression first. So the most vulgar they can get, the more they think they're going to stick out. Um, have heard that saying, because most of these kids, God bless them, it's not, they're not, they're really, no one in the world's really evil. It's just, we call that nurture versus nature kind of thing. Um, and then you got mental health on top of it. My friend's grandma had a saying, "You can't put an old head on young shoulders." It's so true. Yeah, every time I see a photograph, I know that's true of myself. Are weekends the best for doing your Uber driving? Actually, I've been doing this since 2019, and with Uber, let me push this up here so this way you guys can look at something nice instead of these rocks. Uber, I've been doing since 2019, and what's been going on is it works great throughout the year, and then June, because of school, like around May and June, school ends. Where I'm here in Florida, so around May, end of May, between the end of May, mid June, business slows, and it does that again when school starts up in August, and into beginning of September. Same thing, it slows down, and it's been like that. It hasn't really affected me really horribly, because I not only do I do Uber, but I do Instacart too. And but this past June, I don't know what happened, but this past June, because I do longer rides, and this past June, there hasn't been a whole lot of longer rides. But again, I've been going later in the afternoon. Usually I go earlier in the day to do the Uber. I've been going later because it's so hot here, and then until about sunset. So I have to go out. My point is, I have to go out almost every day. And instead of me taking 3 days off, I take one day off to do my laundry. And hopefully, I'm seeing it picking back up. So then maybe I can start doing my 3 day off thing again, and then everything will be okay. And let me see. I'm still in awe of the caverns and the caves and cliffs. I know. I love these deep caves. It's fantastic. B says, that's the usual case. They'll prove you wrong, or if you're doing Minecraft bingo, the one thing you need will be the hardest to get right. But then the next card, you'll find it easy and not need it. I know. B says, I know, and I grew up with foul language, and he used it a lot in my young childhood, but in my young adulthood, and my life changed in my mid-30s, doing it during the rough COVID years. I'm right. That's how I think I started this like right before COVID. No, I'll be honest with you. This is how I got started. That's true. I started driving Uber in March of 2019. Oh, that's thunder. I started driving Uber in March 2019, and around July of 2019, one of my passengers, I think, had COVID. I didn't know it because no one knew what COVID was. And I used to be in the Coast Guard, so I'm a Coast Guard vet, and I go to the VA for my health, and they didn't say I had COVID. They said I had a bacterial lung infection, but they gave me steroids for the lung inflammation and antibiotics. So for the whole month of August, I was deathly sick, and I used to smoke. I used to be a cigarette smoker. I gave that up, and at that time, I was an electric cigarette smoker, and yeah, I had to learn to give all that up. And then I think during that time period, I was watching Neebs Gaming, and they were playing Minecraft, and I was loving it. So around October, I finally decided, I think it was around October 28th or 27th, I finally decided that was going to be the time I'm going to sign up with Minecraft. So I got it from my Xbox. It was like $20. I played on Xbox One, and I started then, and I've been playing ever since. Yeah, so almost like you, I started around COVID. Let me see. I'm too young for this conversation. That's what Mike said, laughing out loud. B says, Shh, no ages, but the young can always learn from the elder ones. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm learning from them. Um, so what do I have to do now? I think I have to make more rails, and I'm going to need a crafting table. I know about live and let live, bud, but I don't need you coming up and surprising me. So let me pop. Oh man, I got rid of my glowstone. Put another glowstone out there too. Yeah, oh my god, I've been enjoying this. I used to be like Neebs Gaming and the other folks out there. I was a Modern Warfare player, or Call of Duty, and Battlefield, and World of Warcraft, and I did it almost every day, and never thought much about it. And then when I got into this Minecraft, this is all I do. This is pretty much all I do. I love Minecraft, man. It's so much fun. There's so many possibilities. It's very creative, and it links right in with what I do as far as art's concerned. So that's why I've been loving it. So let's get some wood, and we're going to make some rails. I want to need some copper or iron. Let me get the crafting table out. Put that out here. Should light this up better. Put that up there. Let me check the chat. My first awareness of Minecraft was looking over my son's shoulder. Again, Java 1.5 beta, so really early, and think how boring. So all you do is run around and dig blocks. But then when it came with our Xbox in Christmas in 2018, I had him show me, and wow, yep, hooked forever. Yeah, it's a very vast, deep rabbit hole. But it's so cool though. That's why I kind of wish they did that in World of Warcraft, where you can make your own base, and they did that around the Warlords of Draenor. They did that, but not to the extent of Minecraft, and that's why I'm so happy that they have this. And Microsoft finally got in league with these guys, so it's even more incredible. And now if you play on Microsoft, you get both Java and Bedrock, so it's really, really super cool. I don't need a whole lot of rails, but let's try 32, or let's go a stack. Let's do a stack. I'm going to have to make a couple hoppers in a chest too. They dump this stuff up here. Let's go with this for now. Oh, I'm going to need levers too. I'm going to go grab some levers. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a great place for a slime farm, that's for sure. Let me see, I got one, maybe four more. And get our railings out. Oh, okay. Put the one there and do like that, and then this is where it's going to loop all the way down, and put it like that. Let me check the chat. B says never played or even viewed WoW. Yeah, it's not that bad. Our server owner is considering the new world to be Java. I'm still not keen on that idea. Well, Java actually, almost 99% of the tutorials out there is for Java, and the farms work better than Bedrock, I'll be honest with you. And the wither is less dangerous in Java. But I think both platforms have their benefits, so I just, be open. I haven't seen anything that's better or worse. I tried playing Java. The only thing of it is with Java though, yeah, you can't use a controller, and I've been so used to playing with a controller now. I tried because I was nothing but a PC player years ago before Xbox, and it took me a while to get used to holding the controller. Wasn't that it wasn't that far of a jump though. I'll tell you that much. Once I started getting used to this controller, now it's hard for me to go back to PC because I somehow I got my fingers and my eyes working in coordination, where before it was the mouse and the keyboard. So yeah, it would take me a little bit to get used to doing Java in Minecraft, but I could do it if I wanted to. Anything's possible. Actually, yeah, I guess this is fine. Check the chat real quick. I know the arguments. That's what B says. I can't use mouse and keyboard. Those arm nerve issues. Oh, I hear you, B. Okay. Yeah, man. If you have a doc, I would check with them to see if they can give you, like, what's that called? Carpal tunnel syndrome. I'm sure the doc can probably give you some type of thing for your arm and wrist that will enable you to build back the muscles and stuff. But don't quote me on that. But I think they can. I've seen, because I used to work years ago when I got out of high school into college back in 85 to 86. I did data entry work, and that was one of the major issues with data entry operators was carpal tunnel syndrome. What are for those who don't know, data entry operators, today it's not that hard to get information into your computers, but back in the day, everything was like what they call hard copies today, paper. Back in the day, everything was paper, so you had to transfer, and we didn't have scanners like they do today, where you can scan digitally text. So back then, they literally had companies that, like secretaries, that's all they would do is basically it would be an office full of secretaries and computer keyboards, and all they would have, each secretary would have stacks upon stacks of receipts and bills, and they would enter all the information from those pages onto their computer by typing it in, and and eventually, if you don't take breaks or exercise your wrist or whatever, you would actually start to damage the nerves in your wrists. And like B's talking about having a real sore wrist, they call it carpal tunnel syndrome. And the only way to alleviate that is they have to put your wrist in a brace until your wrist heal. And yeah, it's kind of painful. Artists have it too. If you don't pay attention to what you're doing, artists get the same problem. So it just depends on how you position your wrist when if you're not paying attention, you get absorbed in what you're doing. You forget, and then eventually it's too late, and then you're in pain. B says probably want to do surgery. The doctor wants to do surgery. Already had a shoulder surgery. Oh, I'm sorry. B says was a clerical worker, so a lot of typing, and back when Facebook first came out, I discovered games like Farmville. Oh yeah. A lot of mouse clicks, and that's what ruined it for me. Mine's not actually in the wrist though, it's on the top part of the arm if you have your hand in a position as if you were milking a cow. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's all variations, man. I didn't know much about anatomy until I started studying anatomy for art, and I kind of assumed there's a lot of stuff in the arm that involves tendons and nerves, but until I actually saw it myself, I'm like, wow, yeah, there's a lot of ways that really hurting yourself if you're not paying attention. So, but like if you do enough exercise every day, like Tai Chi, I don't know if you're into the exercise thing or not, but or just simple walking. Get like, if you go outside and walk, or even get a treadmill or something. Um, just doing a little bit a day keeps the blood flowing instead of coagulating. Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people that are working offices, businesses, truck drivers, and all that. You tend to forget about exercising, and after a while, it becomes more of a drag than an enjoyment because you don't have the time, and it's frustrating. But you'd be surprised. That's how I was able to quit cigarette smoking. Back in July of 2013, I took a month off from truck driving in July, and I live about a mile from a park, and I went every day from before the sun came up, a half hour before the sun came up. I walked from my apartment to the park and back. Not at first. I did a block a day until I got used to it, because I was a smoker for 30 years, so you could tell I was really out of shape. Um, but I would do a block at a time until as long as I felt comfortable, and eventually I made it to the park. And not only did I make it to the park, but I certain days felt so good, I went all the way through to the other side, to the next street on the other side of the park, and then all the way back to my apartment. And I tell you, by the time I got home, I guess because you're pumping so much blood into the brain, oh my God, like, I really got into drawing more. And then when the Minecraft thing came out, man, oh my God, forget about it. So yeah, if you do that a little bit and also I live near a mall that's about 0.3 miles in diameter, and I don't want to. Okay, leave that be. And if you do that if you walk around the mall around 6 times, I think it's about 3 miles. My math could be off, but somehow it works out to about 3 miles. And okay, I gotta come all the way back here. So, all right, I'll just keep going the way I'm doing it. That's fine. Let me check the chat. I gotta watch my time too. I'm not into it even walking. That's what B says. I know I should. I have foot problems, nerve surgery there too. Wow, and back problems, especially lower back. We live in a somewhat hilly suburb, so walking would be very good. Yeah, exactly. I got my mom a treadmill, so my mom and I share a 2 bedroom. So she's 79, and I'll be 56 in October, and so she loves her soap operas. She worked in an office for like over 30 years, so now she just enjoys watching her soaps that she grew up with as a kid. And but I was telling her, like, in the commercial breaks, you just should hop on the treadmill, or do it while you're watching TV or whatever. But yeah, I got her doing that stuff. So, but darn it, I didn't turn that on. Okay. Let me see if I can reach it. I did not put a lever there. Should be straight across. One block. This is one. That's the second block. Yeah. Wow, I didn't put a lever there. Okay. That should take care of it. Yeah. Well, that was pretty crazy. Alright. Check the chat real quick. Okay. I'm afraid a treadmill or even exercise bike would become a coat rack. Yeah, sometimes that treadmill from my mom too. Good for her. My aunt at 80 does a stationary bike. Good. Yeah, while reading a book. Fantastic. And she taken up country line dancing. Exactly. So that's the whole trick. You gotta find something that's a form of exercise that you enjoy doing, that makes you happy, and it's healthy at the same time. That's the trick. That's the whole actually, it's the trick of life. If you can find to do something you enjoy doing, it's technically not work, so you never work a day in your life, or exercise in a day in your life. If you do what you like. So yeah. But Being a truck driver, oh my God, I gotta tell you, because I would drive. I was an over-the-road truck driver, so um, I would do thousands and thousands of miles a week, and be at the wheel of my truck for over 11 hours a day, and only taking maybe 5-10 minutes every couple of hours to stand up. And when I would go to sleep at night in my sleeper berth of the truck, my ankles would be so swollen because if you're not exercising, man, that's the damage you're doing to yourself. And so after I got into this walking regiment, man, I tell you, I got over the cigarettes. I gave up sugar. I do stevia now. What else? Uh, yeah, I used to do Budweiser a day. I gave up that. I used to do like 2 bottles a day. I gave up that. I got into jump roping. So, yeah, man. I mean, I used to be the type of person like that. You know, when people talk like back in the day, back in the 70s, there was a guy named Jack LaLanne, and he would be early in the morning, and he would have a fitness program in the morning, and I thought it was really cool, and I tried to keep up with it as a little kid, but when as you get older, you're like, you're not looking forward to it, especially when you go to when you're in grade school and you have to go physical education. Yeah, that's what really killed it for me. So not only that, but like I played county football leagues when I was a little kid, and in a our season would start in August, so it would be a lot of physical training in August in extreme heat. And I'm from New Jersey originally, so uh, even in South Jersey in the summertime, it's extremely humid and hot, and I think that's kind of what killed it with the exercise for me too. Yeah. So, but the whole idea is you do it what suits you. I mean, as long as you do some form of exercise, but not to hurt yourself or kill yourself, but to make yourself happy and healthy. That's the idea. That's the whole trick of it. I mean, that's the whole trick of life, pretty much. Oh, seriously? Darn it, dude. I got a totem. I have a totem. Jeez, where did he come from? He must have just like spawned right on top of me. Jeez. Alright. It's yeah, it is nighttime. Let me get that. Oh, you know what? Oh, and I have to I'm gonna have to knock out this section here. Whoa, damn. Excuse my language. Shoot. Yeah, I should go grab some sleep real quick. That's why it's happening. I should bring my bed over here. B, I'm over encumbered. Go to sleep and then I'll bring this bed back. Alright, let's check the chat. B says, all that sitting, I don't know how truckers do it. It's because as you start driving, and for me, between the radio and just strictly driving, yeah, time will pass. Just like playing Minecraft, time will pass you really quick. Let me get rid of this stuff and I can grab that bed. Let me check the chat. I'll drive 14 hours straight between here and Oregon, but man, am I tired at the end of the trip. Yeah, I hear you. Once I had a Jack LaLanne membership. There was a gym near I lived at the time. Cool. Okay, was detected just a wee bit of that Jersey accent now and then. Yeah, I don't say W-A-T-E-R, water. I say water. Estro, hey, welcome, Estro. Good to see you. Yo, dude, what's up, man? I'm making a glow squid farm. Uh, Mike says, I'm taking note right now. B says, good for you, Mike, and hello only. And Estro says, long time no see. Yeah, same here, Estro. Glad you made it, man. Guess what, Estro? I have my world and this world and Discord up on my community tab on YouTube. I have links there. They both work, so check it out. Thanks to B, I got them working, so now you can download the world and enjoy the Discord. And I have Instagram now too, so you feel free to share pics if it's Minecraft. B says, laughing out loud, I know it comes out now and then. Yeah. Oh yeah, like the good fellas. Further north you go from South Jersey, it gets more and more into the realm of the Kennedys. So you have harbor out, get wicked cold out in the harbor in the backyard. Further north you go, it keeps turning into that, and then you get up into Maine, and there was always a commercial, Petrovich Farm remembers. So you get into that language when you get up there by Maine. And as you go south of Jersey, then you go into like Delaware, Maryland. Then in Maryland you have boats, because it's a Canadian mix down in Maryland. You have boats, and then you're into the Carolinas. Now you go into the Southern Belt, and it's a whole nother thing. I noticed I had my roommate from when I was in the Coast Guard. He was from Mobile, Alabama, and he always had this real slow Southern drawl. If you ever seen Tombstone and Doc Holliday, he had that type of drawl, and it was real slow, and he enunciated. So, and I'm from Jersey, so I talk, especially when I was younger and I smoked cigarettes and coffee all the time. I was like, you couldn't understand a word I was saying. Probably you still can't, but so whenever I hear him talk, I would try to slow down. And he taught me how to take my time. Don't be in such a rush. What that Ferris Bueller used to say, if you don't take some time out, you'll miss it. That kind of thing. I think I can put that glowstone here, so we have some lighting. It's very dangerous down here. And let me see. I think I can dig out. Put this here. Yeah, I should dig out one more row. Let me check the chat real quick. My immigrant Swedes, this is what B says, first landed in Worcester, Mass, but they moved to Oregon eventually. You speak very well and clearly now. Thanks, B. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll tell you what taught me that. Well, the Coast Guard, I was a bosun's mate in the Coast Guard. I was a third class petty officer. And you definitely had to slow down for that. And then around the late 90s, mid to late 90s, I worked in Washington D.C. as a tour guide for Tourmobile, so I had to learn to slow down, or nobody was going to understand a word I was saying on my tour. So that's what really helped me. And then I did sales too. When I was a salesman and a telemarketer, I was your favorite friend years ago. That evil telemarketer, I was that guy. Yeah, so it all helps along the way, experiences. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some more rails here. Put this out here. I gotta be careful because there's water above there. And then I have to put the hopper, I guess, over here and make it so I bump here. I think. No, this is where it's going to bump, and this is probably where the hopper is going to be. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. So technically, because what's going to happen is it should flow this way. It's going to bounce off of here and then go all the way back up. But let me check the chat. You've had the varied jobs. Oh yeah, out of necessity. I tried to plan it when I got out of high school, and then it all went to heck. B says, I'm laughing out loud. I might have been very rude to you if you ever called me. I bet. No, I don't blame you. I am too, the telemarketers. That's what I've tried to say about the job. Yeah. Oh, it's Mike. Hey, Mike. Mike says, that's what I've tried to say about the job. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's pretty much out of necessity. You know, you take it as it comes. Try to make a good decision. Just like when you're playing Minecraft, you just do the best decision you can and just go with it. Now this should be the area. Well, it doesn't have to be. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want it to turn here. Let me fix that. Alright, so put this out. Okay. Like this. And darn it, I just did it again. So let's put this here first. Like that, like that, like that, like that, and then darn. Oh darn. There we go. All right. I need a few more rails. All right. There we go. And let's see if that'll do it. Pop this, pop this. Okay. So what I do is, darn it, I knew that was going to happen. Alright. Okay. So like this, this, and now this, and this. So that should work. And I gotta turn that on. Do I have a lever? No. Yeah, and I gotta be careful because there's water above there. Go grab a lever real quick. I should have brought my materials down here. That would be smarter, right? That. Wouldn't that be a real hit in the Canutes if we did all this and they're going to be spawning right over there? I could dry it out. I could take sponges and just dry it out if that's the issue. Did I get to? I don't think I made those levers. Let me make a lever. Don't really need two, I just need one, and it should power both of those rails since they're touching. And like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. And they should be both on. Now I just got to make minecart with the hopper, and we are in business. And I got to set up a catch thing, so I can do it probably like right here. Just as long as the... Oh, they're going to have to be hoppers. I'm going to have to make hoppers up. Hoppers are going to come down straight into this chest. Let me see. to make some hoppers and chest. So I guess 4 chests. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Darn it. I heard him. Where? Wow. It's getting near nighttime, I guess. Look at Kool-Aid up there. Jeez almighty. Darn it, really? Here's the content. This is the content. Here's the action. Actually, all I had to do is go back inside that thing. It's just my bed's exposed. Alright. Ay, 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 ay. How about you? I need to put some lanterns over here. Get away from me, kid, you bother me. Check the chat. Minecraft, we're always one short. I'm sorry if my language is bad. It's because English is not my first. It's no problem, Mike. If we don't understand, we can question. Trust me, man. If you're from the United States, you're not from here, and you didn't really speak English. Our ancestors never spoke English when they arrived here either, unless you're from England. I love this community. If you have iron to spare, you could set up an iron golem. That's a good point. That's a good point, B. The slimes can be annoying. No, that's cool because I can set up a slime farm here. I think it's because of a full moon. That's why they're appearing here. They're far better than magma cubes. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, I haven't found frogs yet. That's the other thing. I'm in this forest. I haven't found any frogs, man. I gotta start looking for some frogs. What was I doing? See, that's why the game does that. It throws you off. Then you forget what you're doing. I need hoppers. I need hoppers. Oh, now I'm encumbered. Great. Got their drops. Alright, I need 2 hoppers. Ooh, and I need a minecart too. 1, 2, and a minecart. And now I have a minecart hopper. Right? I should set up, I should make up another hopper though, because just because. Am I out of wood? Yeah. Let me make some more planks. Put the extra logs here. And then a chest. And a hopper. And now we're in business. Let's try that. Did I make that Minecraft? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna break this. We're gonna put the chest here. I could have it stick out, but let's see if this works first. And if it's an issue, then I'll make it stick out. But put this down here. Okay. Fine. Like that. And then these come across. Yeah, that's fine. And looks a little short. I think it's just, yeah, I think it's okay. That's really weird. Something don't look right, but oh well. Minecart. Okay, and then you just place this on a powered rail and it should work. Just gotta push it. There we go. And it should forever run. It'll bounce off of this and just keep doing it. There we go. And it should start all over again. Yep. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope. Alright, so I might have to dry up that area, like here and over there, because they're spawning in that section over there. I got sponges, it won't take me that long. I should just increase the size of the farm, but I think there's some ink over here too. See, this whole thing could be ink, like an ink farm, but let's just go up top and we'll come back and check on it and see what happens, because there was stuff spawning here before. If not, I can always adjust it. Let me put all this stuff in. Actually, I'm gonna put this stuff in here. I'm gonna take it with me because we're still working on that sorting machine storage area, and I could use a lot of this stuff, so I'm taking this with me. I'll leave the crafting table here and the bed, but the rest I'm taking. Alright, and let's fly out of here. We'll come back down. Let me see what time it is. We'll come back down here before I leave. About 1:15. Whoop. Yeah, there is a Minecraft mod, I forget what they call it, but it's all about flying, like a flying contest, which is pretty cool. Let me check the chat. Oh, frogs are cool until an update breaks it. Yeah, I hear you, B. Yeah, in my original world I found the frogs when I updated it, and this world I wasn't really looking for it, but since I was looking for those trail ruins, I was hoping to find some frogs too, but they should be here. They're in this, I think the frogs come in this biome, so you know, I would have to do some research to figure out where exactly they spawn. Let me grab some more food. And like I said, these feathers I can sell to the Fletcher back in my trade village, and they're used for brushes for archaeology. So if you just arrived, this is what I've done so far. I got glow ink for everybody. I got to put yellow for who is that? Mike. That's for yours. And I need to make a flower machine, and I gotta get more armor for you guys. And I was building this wall. Yeah, I don't think you've seen it so far, whoever's just showed up. So this is what we've added. We put on this circular wall area, knocked out that main wall. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I want to do some arches. We're going to raise this up till it reaches the same height as the armor stands, and put an arch in the front with some towers on the other side, make a nice arch. So almost like a cathedral in a way, almost style, Gothic cathedral style. And then all of this is going to be landscaped out, so it'll slope down to the water side where it'll be a dock. And I'll do a quick go around so you guys can take a look. So this is all world spawn. This is where I first came into the world back on June 7th. This was all nothing but a hillside, and just did some excavation. And this is our storage area over here. So this section here, once again, this will be a tower. that'll be a tower, and that'll be a tower, and this is going to be like a square section tower, and then it'll slope down into a dock area down here, and then it'll be a giant bridge, arched bridge going across. There's a village out that way and out that way. So there you have it. I brought the cherry blossoms in when I was exploring before. And this is our storage area. This is the Silent Whisperer shulker unloader. You put your loaded shulkers in here, push the button, gets in a dispenser, drops it out, and the stuff just feed. Now it's backed up, but it feeds down into the pipeline. It's 1 tile wide by like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 blocks high. And then I built the storage thing down in here. So it comes down, comes down in here, hits this pipeline, comes out here, and then it meets the sorting machine, which has these circuits that are 1 tile wide. And this is for iron, ice, obsidian, and this is the overflow. I gotta sort this out. Overflow. These are all the potions. These are armor, tools, netherrack, buckets, milk, cherry, Hector, and lava farm. So that you got. Oh, and I don't think I showed you the sniffers. That's right, I got sniffers too. Let me grab some shut eye as the sun slowly sets in the west. I could probably make it to the thing over there. Let me jump out there real quick. Sun goes slow when you're looking at it. It goes faster when you're moving. So if you're new here, or you just haven't been back in a while, I got sniffers, and they're right here. Got them out in the desert biome, not too far from Aquatica, which is that mega iron farm out in the ocean. And let's grab some shut eye. Check the chat. Frogs are in mangrove swamps, snow, and deserts. I forget if elsewhere. I agree, B. B says, was just checking the wiki, says they only spawn in swamps, but the frog tadpoles can spawn frogs in pretty much all the other biomes, assuming you have to get them from the swamp first. I see. There are 3 types: temperate, warm, and cold, and the biome, and they grow up and determine the type. Yeah, you're right. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's right. So you have to go to the swamp first, and then you can spread them out in different biomes. That's right. Yeah, and you get those different colors. It's so weird. Like the green one is in the ice snow environment, and like the white one is in the green or something like that. So, oh, by the way, this is the world so far that I've mapped out. So this is world spawn. We're right there. I'll show you. So right in that silver dot up in the left-hand corner, that's us. We're right there. That's the stronghold area over here. Get back. That's Aquatica at the center of the map. That's where the Mega Iron Farm is, which you can download from my YouTube community tab. This is East Aquatica, and then above it is the jungle, and that's where I found the sniffers up here. These green dots are the villages I found up there. That one out there, that green thing out there, that's an actual warm ocean ruin area. There's like 3 ruins together, like a village on the ocean floor. So that's where I found these sniffers. Woo. And I made this thing to catch the seeds when they find them. Look at these guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. My idea is I'm going to put 2 sniffers in every village. I got 2 growing now in a village not too far from here on the other side of the ocean. This is a torch. Darn it. Torch flower seed, and the other one's a pitcher pod. So actually this is a pitcher pod, and that's the torch flower seed. And now you're all caught up. Let's check the chat. I think that changed from how they spawned originally, the frogs, I see. Okay. Well, we will find out, because I will be doing more exploring. And that's what I was saying to you before. I think you were mentioning yesterday about you can only do so much as you're playing Minecraft, but it comes down to your imagination. So the way I do it is once I get caught up with when I first enter the world, get my elytra and all that stuff, now I'm into the building exploring phase. What you do is, like what I do is, once these are all 4x4. I'm turning the music off. I didn't realize it's that loud. Sorry. Okay. It's nice, but not that nice. All right. Okay. So once you these are 4x4. I'll show you. So where it says, okay, it says Aquatica level 4x4. That means it's a zoomed out by 4 force. So what I generally do, like the Nether hub, I put a Nether portal every center of the map. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are from one side to the other is 2,054 blocks from one side of the map to the other in all directions. And that's a 4x4 map. If you go down to 3x4, it keeps going down by 125 blocks. You keep minusing 125 blocks, and that's the size of the map. So what I try to do is quarter it. A 4x4 map, quarter it, and then do the same thing like I did for this larger map. I'll put a center, find a center block, and put a portal there, and then do the same thing again. Make a little quarter and put another dot in the middle, and that way, and you can keep doing that, making it smaller and smaller little blocks, like little sections, and that's how you can make your roadways on the overworld and the Nether and connect everything. These other ones that are not lining up, these are just villages. These are villages that are spread out, and I've always marked them, and hopefully these will intersect with the villages. If not, then you can connect them, the roadways, to the main roadway. Kind of like, in real life, you have an interstate, state roads, county roads, and because I've been doing Minecraft, you would think I would know this as a trucker, but I looked this up. So according to infrastructure rules or whatever for the roads, streets in the United States go north and south, the numbering, and avenues go streets go north to south, and avenues go east to west. So like here on left corner of my screen, you see position 109.77 minus 60. That's X, Y, and Z. X and Z is your north and south and east and west. Let me see. I think the sun goes that way. So the X is your north and south, and your Z is your east and west. That way. If you ever get lost, you check your map. These types of maps are what they call locator maps. So you always have that little silver dot. Let me grab this map. If you look at the top there, you have that, it'll spin around. That little silver dot, that's what they call a locator map. So you have to combine a compass and a regular map, and then you get a locator map. And that way you can tell which direction. The map's always, the top of the map is always north. So if you face and the arrow points that way, then you know it's north. So I think I was telling you guys wrong. All right. So this is north and south. That would mean Z. I'm an idiot. So Z, you see that number from 60 going back and forth on the left hand corner of my screen? That 60 number, that's your north and south. And then this is your east and west. Oh my god. I have issues. Alright, let me check the chat. We can't use maps on our server. They inflate the file size a lot. I understand. Oh, see, that's why I don't play on servers a lot. I've used them in my solo worlds though. I live on a street and it runs east and west. It varies. It varies. I would Google it, but I think that's how it works. Because I live on. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I might have that backwards. Yeah, streets might be east and west, and avenues are north and south. Yeah, you might be right on that. I'm sorry. In-game sunflowers always face east, and the clouds only move west. That's also true. Yes, especially if you're in a nether. Yeah, that's vital to know. Yep. But in Bedrock Edition, the maps actually work in a nether. Believe it or not. How it works is, I'll show you. It's basically whatever you mapped in the overworld, you can see it in another, and the locator map still works. So if you kind of equate it to where you're at, your location. So this is the world spawn map. I'll put that there, and let me go into the nether. Somehow in Java, I think it blanks out, so you can't actually read the map. But in Bedrock Edition, the map still works. You can still read it. That's why I usually map a lot in my game, so I can use it in the nether. I don't get lost. So if you look, now it's not silver no more, it's red. And the coordinates still work the same. So like if you point north, see that 5 and 6, that's north and south, and then this will be the 23 is east and west. And they go, like, no matter which way I go, it matches up with the overworld. And if you notice, it goes faster, because for every 8 blocks of the nether is 1. Okay. Why is my brain in backward mode today? I don't know. For every 1 block of the nether is 8 blocks of the overworld. How do you like that? I haven't had my breakfast yet. I really didn't. So technically, this type of corridor, this is not one of the main corridors, but it links my world spawn with this one village over there, and also another corridor that goes. What is this for? I think this is just to the nether. Let me see. Yeah, this is just to go down into the nether. But ideally, you really want to set it up for these hubs to have a main corridor and stuff to branch off of it. So this is technically a main corridor. Yeah. So as you notice, it goes right across the middle of the map. So you try to link all the different portals along this main corridor, or all the maps through this main corridor, and then you can branch off from it. And you know, when you go down to the nether floor and stuff, you can also, so that way you don't get lost. Let me check the chat while I'm walking, and we can check also this village since we're out here, because I have a couple of sniffers growing out here. Let's check the chat. We can't use, right, I've used them, right, You got it, breakfast. It's past your lunchtime. Yep. So, let's go grab some shut-eye before these guys turn into zombies. Oh no. There's. Oh no. Darn it. Oh no. Another good little snippet for TikTok. I'm good. There was back in the 70s. There was a British comedy called Benny Hill, and there was a music. He would speed up the film, so he would move really fast. All the scenes would be like really fast, sped up, and he would play this music in a background called Yakety Sax. Look it up on YouTube. You'll see what I'm talking about. Benny Hill, Yakety Sax, and that's how I'm going to try to do my TikTok with the little snippets where I'm dying and running from mobs and stuff. I'm going to try to find those and put that out on TikTok. Alright, I guess we're all safe here. Nobody's dying. I didn't destroy this world by coming in at nighttime. Let me see. I got it on hard mode. These poor clerics. He's like a Blair Witch Project. Alright, make sure everybody's okay. Nobody's dying. I don't need anybody infected either. Be like World War Minecraft. Alright. Let's check out. I'll show you this sniffer. Here we go. And so these two, where did they go? I haven't been here long enough. My God, like I hatched these guys like early, like midweek. They should be adults by now, but because if you leave a chunk, the game is paused until you come back into this area. So it's gonna be a little bit longer. Oh, a little bit longer until they become adults. Pretty cool. So let's go back to world spawn, and then I'll give you guys a fair adieu so that I can have my breakfast so I don't pass out and I can get my day started. Let's check it out. Let's see. Yeah, Benny Hill, man. I never really understood it because I was a little kid at the time. My grandfather and my uncles and stuff used to watch it, and then I always cracked me up because I was too little to understand the humor, but the running around thing used to crack me up, and I'll always remember that music. Oh my God! So there's a non-copyrighted version of that on the opposite way. There's a copyright version of that on YouTube, the internet, and if you look up royalty-free Yakety Sax, you'll find it, and you can use it on your streams. But yeah, I love that stuff. And Mighty Python. I was just watching like Harry Potter last night. Yeah. Was it Sorcerer's Stone? Because every time Halloween comes around, I love watching that stuff for Halloween, and Van Helsing and all that good stuff. All right, let's go back up here and give everybody a fair adieu. Here at the comment section, let me take the helmet off. Alright, yeah, it hasn't been any comments lately, so there's nothing really to comment about. But there's the YouTube subscribers and Twitch followers. That's all their statues there. Every one of those statues is a subscriber. I only put up the statues if I see their name displayed on the subscriber list, and then I'll put your statue up there. If you want a statue here and you are a subscriber or follower, just list your name, and then I'll put you guys up here. But if you do a comment, I'll read it from this lecture stand. Let me just check the chat one more time. Never been into Harry Potter, never read, never watched. I hear you, B. I like it from stuff I used to watch as a kid growing up and all. What I mean is like back in the 70s there was movies called Pippi Longstocking and stuff. It was kind of like that. It's avant-garde, meshing fantasy with real world stuff. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll come back here, pick up the same place we left off at 10 a.m. Check out my YouTube community tab. You'll find the link to my Discord and the download for this world on my Google Drive. And what else? I have Instagram. So if you post your Minecraft pictures on Discord, I'll upload it to my Instagram. My Instagram is the Big Red 1967. I am on Twitter. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm not on Facebook yet. I'll try to get on there soon. I think that's pretty much it for now. And I will catch you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern USA time. Thank you very much for being here, you guys, and have a great Saturday. See you tomorrow. If it ever lets me close